All right, here we go. January, what are we on? January 5th. For the science of mind in 1 year. We are starting right where we picked up yesterday, or left off yesterday, page 26, at the section that says, the universe never plays favorites. Let's get into it. We are so used to the thought that if we mix certain colors, we get certain other colors, that we do not realize we are dealing with a principle. We know that whoever blends these particular colors will get the same result, but we do not know why. The wisest man living does not know why. We do not have to stretch our credulity any more in metaphysics. We think of metaphysics, perhaps, as something that only the most profound thinkers have known about, but we should remember that we are also thinkers. The profound thought of all ages has stood in awe of life itself, realizing that here is a power and potentiality, the highest possibilities of which the human intellect cannot fathom. Universal principles are never respecters of persons. The universe has no favorites. Therefore, it is written, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. And that is from Revelations, chapter 22, verse 17. All right, now the section, nothing supernatural about the study of life. Let us then approach the science of mind, the science of spiritual psychology, with awe, but not with fear, with truly a humble thought, but not with a sense that we are unworthy. Let us approach it normally, happily, willing to accept, glad to experiment, hoping and believing that as the result of our efforts, we shall each derive a great good, a sound understanding of the natural laws of life, as they apply to the individual and their relationship to the whole universal scheme of things. This is the simple meaning of true metaphysical teaching, the study of life and the nature of the law, governed and directed by thought, always conscious that we live in a spiritual universe, that God is in, through, around, and for us. There is nothing supernatural about the study of life from the metaphysical viewpoint. That which today seems to us supernatural, after it is thoroughly understood, will be found spontaneously natural. We all know that many have been healed of physical disease through prayer. Let us analyze this. Why are some healed through prayer while others are not? Can we believe that there's a God who picks out some person and says, I will honor your prayer, but I do not think so much of Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. It is superstitious to believe that God will answer the prayer of one above another. Jesus said that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Since some people have been healed through prayer, while others have not, the answer is not that God has responded to some and not to others, but that some have responded to God more than others. Their prayer, or their thought, has responded by corresponding. The answer to prayer is in the prayer. What is a prayer? A prayer is a movement of thought within the mind of the one praying along a definite line of meditation, that is, for a specific purpose. What is the mind? No man living knows. We know a great deal about the mind, but not what it is. By mind, we mean consciousness. We are now using it. We cannot locate mind in the body, for while the body is a necessary vehicle for consciousness, while we are here, it is not consciousness. We cannot isolate mind. All we know about it is not what it is, but what it does. And the greatest philosopher who ever lived knows no more than this, except that they may tell us more of how it works. And that's what we're working on here. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Wishing you nothing but the best. Bye-bye.